Welcome to a journey that holds the potential to be more fascinating than the most advanced scientific experiments. Imagine going beyond the realms of the Large Hadron Collider, beyond the speed of light and into the very fabric of your own mind. Intriguing, isn't it? If you carefully observe and engage with what we're about to explore, you might find this journey to be even more captivating. While scientists are busy colliding particles together at near-light speeds to observe the thinnest slice of physical reality, we're about to embark on a personal exploration that transcends even that. Welcome to the first part of our multi-part series exploring the mind and our perception of reality. Let's dive right into an experiment. Picture a pink elephant. It's vivid in your mind's eye, isn't it? You can see its pink skin, its large ears, its curved trunk. But if we were to open up your brain with physical tools, could we find this elephant you're visualizing? Sure, we might find the physical parts that store the memory of an elephant, or perhaps we could record your electrical signals and recreate an elephant on a screen. But the elephant you're visualizing right now in all its pink glory, we can't find it by physically opening your brain, can we? So where does this elephant exist? It seems that at some point, the electrical and chemical activity in the brain transcends the physical realm. Isn't it fascinating how our minds can create such vivid images, even though they can't be physically located in our brains? Here's another thought-provoking example. You can hear your thoughts in your mind, right? But are these sound waves traveling inside your head? How are you producing and listening to these sounds without creating sound waves in the air? If we put a microphone in your head, a physical instrument, could we hear your thoughts? We might be able to record the electrical activity and play it back elsewhere using a speaker, but that won't be the same as the thoughts you're hearing right now, will it? Isn't it intriguing how we can hear our thoughts, even though they don't produce actual sound waves? These experiments illustrate a fascinating concept. Our body itself is not just physical in nature. It has elements that transcend the physical elements it's made up of. This challenges the conventional belief held by many physicists that anything non-physical is unproven. But is it really unproven, or is it just that our tools for measurement are inadequate? After all, if we try to use a physical stick to poke something non-physical, it's bound to fail due to the inherent nature of the non-physical. It's not the discovery of these things that make them real, but instead we're trying to peel away layers to reveal something that already exists in nature. This is why our brain is made in a multidimensional way. When our brain is made and developed, it's using everything discovered or undiscovered in the physics and science of existence in general. Think of existence and reality as a grand artist, using both the known and unknown elements of science to create everything within it, including us, our human bodies. This artist doesn't limit itself to what we humans have discovered so far. It uses all the colors in its palette, even those we haven't seen yet. When our brains develop, they're not just following a blueprint laid out by our current understanding of science. They're part of a natural process that's been unfolding since the dawn of existence, a process that follows and uses all the laws of physics, both known and unknown to us. Imagine you're baking a cake using a recipe. But this isn't an ordinary recipe. It's a recipe that's been perfected over billions of years, and it includes ingredients that we haven't even discovered yet. That's how our brains are made. They're not limited by our current scientific knowledge. They're a product of a reality that's far more complex and wondrous than we can currently comprehend. So when we talk about our brains being multidimensional, we're acknowledging that they're a product of this vast, intricate process. They're not just made of the physical elements we know, but also of elements that transcend our current understanding. And that's what makes exploring our minds such an exciting journey. Now, some might be tempted to label these experiences, the pink elephant, the sound of your thoughts, as merely subjective. But let's pause and consider this. Isn't our entire perception of the world subjective, filtered through our senses and interpreted by our brains? When you see a tree or hear a song, you're having a subjective experience, yet we don't question the reality of the tree or the song. So why should the pink elephant you visualize or the sound of your thoughts be any different? Just because these experiences occur within our minds and can vary from person to person, it doesn't make them any less real. In fact, they provide valuable insights into the multidimensional nature of our minds. So, rather than categorizing these experiences as just subjective, let's appreciate them for what they are. Tangible demonstrations of the incredible capabilities of our minds, bridging the gap between the physical and the non-physical. Join us in this journey as we explore the multidimensional nature of our minds, and perhaps in the process discover a bit more about the reality we inhabit. What do you think about these experiments? Have you ever considered the multidimensional nature of your mind? How do you perceive the reality of your own thoughts and visualizations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to join us on this exciting journey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next part of this series, where we'll delve deeper into the mysteries of our mind and existence.